Someone was asking in chat before we went live what kind of hygiene advice we're gonna get today. Not so much as like, I wouldn't call this hygiene advice, but just general advice from someone who's a little older. Um, you really should be using moisturizer. If you're not using moisturizer, even if you feel like you don't need it, it's still really good for your skin. You should find a moisturizer that you like. At the very least, you should be moisturizing your face. Your hands are really important to moisturize as well. And remember this little ditty about Jack and Diane about moisturizing. Moisturizing your face starts at your forehead and ends at your nipples. Okay, like if you are someone that's just gonna moisturize just your face down to your jawline, you're gonna end up with like really wrinkly neck when you're older. Okay, and the question, no, this is like legit. I'm not kidding. This isn't a meme. All right, like you want to moisturize your neck, and you want to moisturize the area like in your chest just below your neck, and you want to go down pretty much to your nipples. All right, that's where you want to go. All right, you want to moisturize yourself, you want to moisturize your face after every shower. I don't think you have to do it every single day. I personally have super sensitive skin, so I use aloe vera. I put aloe vera on my face and pretty much everywhere after every shower because I have really dry sensitive skin. What happens if I moisturize my balls? You can get specific stuff for that area. You want a gentler product for that. There's a whole line of them if you want to. Face routine one. Well, I don't really do all that much. I just put my aloe vera on. And in the winter months when it's a lot colder and it's a lot drier, I use a moisturizer cream called CeraVe, I think. That's my favorite. But I don't love putting it on because it's a little too gunky and I kind of feel like I get this residue on my face after. I prefer to use the aloe vera. There's like a tub of aloe vera I got off Amazon and I think it costs about $10 and it usually lasts about a month and a half to 2 months. And I use it like almost every single day. I put that on, so you can stretch it out quite well. Why is the gunky liquid your favorite then? Well, because I feel like it moisturizes my skin the best. Like my skin doesn't hurt all that much. Like I cannot stress enough how much my skin gets dry in the winter. Like sometimes in the winter I can smile and my lips will crack to the point of bleeding. That's how dry my skin can get. So I like it for that because it makes my skin not hurt anymore. Like even my forearms can start like it looks like I'm covered in cobwebs. Like that's how dry my skin can get. I don't like the gunkiness, but I prefer to be a little gunky and uncomfortable than my skin so dry and that it hurts. Is that an age thing or you think? I think it's a me thing. I've always had dry skin. I've said before on stream I had a lot of acne in my teens, and then when I was 18 or so, it wasn't going away. I had a lot of cystic acne, and I had to take a drug called Accutane. Usually there's someone in chat that knows what Accutane is when I say this story. Accutane does not fuck around. If you're on Accutane, you have to go for a monthly blood test to make sure that while you were on it, you weren't gonna kill yourself. Like Accutane was like hard fucking core, man. Yeah, monthly blood tests to make sure that it was fine. They didn't really tell me that when I was on it, how bad it was gonna be, but looking back, I still probably would have taken it, considering how much I needed it. But maybe there would have been some sort of alternative. But yeah, I was on Accutane. And after a course of Accutane, my acne went away. But since then, I've had significantly drier skin. I also lost some of my hair in my late teens because of that. And my hair thinned out a little bit. And I'm a little bitter about that. But, it wasn't too bad. I have a mostly full head of hair now. Bald? No, I'm not bald. I think I will be bald in about 10 years. But since I moved to Moncton, my hair actually, I think some of my hair grew back. So I don't know if there's something about the Toronto air or the poor apartment we were in or something. I don't know. Stress? I don't think so. I've had more stress since moving to Moncton. More kids, more life shit going on. More stress from work, and also now I live in Moncton, so it's like, yeah. But yeah, you should be moisturizing. Like moisturizing is important. Like, especially if you're in your 20s. Like, this is the problem that a lot of people that are young. I had this problem too, but I didn't have anyone telling me this. So like, I am telling you, if you're in your 20s, there are certain things you could start doing right now. And you should really like have this tattooed somewhere on you that is I'm gonna fuck it up now after I've said it. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's much easier to take care of your skin now and not damage it than it will be when you're in your late 30s to have to try to reverse that damage. So, you know, just look after yourself, man. Self-care. It's important. Be proactive, not reactive. Exactly. Exactly. That's how you play League of Legends. Baby oil works wonders. Is it made out of babies, though? What should I do to moisturize, Joe? You find a moisturizer that works for you, that doesn't irritate your skin. Maybe you have someone in your life or a family member that has similar skin to you, and you can ask them what moisturizers they like to use, and then you get it, and then you just try it, and you see if it works. And if you don't like it, then try a different one until you find one that you're comfortable with and isn't too expensive. Do a little bit of research on it, maybe, because everyone's skin type is different. And then you start using it, typically after every shower, because your skin gets really dried out from the shower. If you have cold showers, then maybe it would be better to do it at bedtime or in the morning, depending on when you have your shower. I don't know. But I personally find that it's better to moisturize right after a shower, because I take warm showers, I take lukewarm showers, and that is enough to just like fry my skin a little bit. Exfoliating is a good idea too. I don't do that, but I've heard that it's good. But yeah, I haven't had much luck with exfoliating. How long do you wait for the moisturizer to dry before bed? I shower in the morning, so I don't have to worry about that. But if I had a shower before bed, like right before bed, I wouldn't put moisturizer on, because I don't want to sleep with moisturizer fresh on. Like, that would bother me. So if you like to shower later in the day and want to put moisturizer on, then maybe you're gonna have to shower a little earlier than you were before. Lukewarm showers are so unsatisfying. IMO, it just sums me up, right? Lukewarm streamer. Do you have a hairdryer? We have a hairdryer. I don't use a hairdryer though. I have long hair right now, but I don't need a hairdryer. Just use a towel. Towel strategy, okay? Towel strategy. You take the towel, open parentheses, clean, close parentheses. One face of the towel, okay? Take it in your hands. You dry your face, all right? Dry your face, all right? Then you take it up to your hair after you dried your face. Same side of the towel. Dry your hair, all right? Dry your hair as well as you can. Now, flip the towel over. Use the other side that hasn't had direct contact with your face and hair, and then you dry the rest of yourself off. You go shoulders, chest, stomach. Then you skip over the unmentionables. Go down, do your legs up to your up to your thighs. Then you go for the red zones, and then you're good. And that's towel strategy. Just like, I know this is gonna blow someone's mind in chat right now. All right. If you are in the shower, okay? If you're in the shower and you shampoo up your hair, right? And then as the shampoo is like setting in your hair, you like soap yourself off and then you rinse it all together. You're just kind of just distributing all the muck that was in your hair with the shampoo just completely down your whole entire body with the soap, okay? Like, you're not as clean as you could be, all right? So it's like shampoo up, rinse the shampoo off, and then after you're all completely rinsed and your hair is clean, then you soap up, all right? Like, you can't just do it that way, all right? Like, you're not getting as clean as you could be. And the whole point of the shower is to be clean. I do not believe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even worse is soaping yourself up, cleaning your body, and then going for the hair. Like, what are you doing? Like, holy shit. Like, that's the worst order that you could do. That's like putting the milk in the bowl and then pouring the cereal in. Like, what are you doing? Someone asked how old I am. I am 37. I just turned 37 in November. I soap myself up, rinse off, and then wash my hair, but I do it while bending forward so the muck from the hair doesn't touch my body. All right. Acceptable in a pinch. If you've forgotten the order and you're in that position, okay. I've done that myself. I've been there. Usually I lean back instead of leaning forward. Kind of like I'm doing like, a limbo in the shower. What's the point of brushing teeth? I just eat rough food and it clears my teeth. Then you can just floss with water and that's it. What? I mean, I just trust, the tooth care professionals that they know what they're talking about. If all the dentists in the world came out and said, haha, we were just fucking with you, brushing your teeth is actually pointless, I would be like, okay, I guess I'm gonna stop brushing my teeth, except for, in the morning when it helps with my breath. Like, pre-industrial people had better teeth, just eat rough food instead of soft grain based diet. I believe that the reason why pre-industrial people possibly had better teeth is because they didn't have as much sugar in their diet. And they didn't have as many like abrasive things that they ate regularly, like we eat regularly. So because of the different diet and the foods that we have, now brushing is something that we should do. And that doesn't mean that pre-industrial people, if they did have better teeth, it doesn't mean that they could have also benefited from brushing to have even better teeth if they had it on top of it. So I don't know. Like your arguments are very reminiscent of this badass that I used to be at 7 years old, trying to explain to my parents that I don't need to have a bath because there were no baths in prehistoric times. So if cavemen didn't have to have baths, why do I have to have a bath? They were just fine. And my parents honestly didn't know how to argue with that, and they just told me to shut the fuck up and get in the bath. So it's like, I mean, I don't like is brushing your teeth really that much of a hassle? Like I don't understand. Shut the fuck up. You talking to me or to chat? Successful back talk, Chloe would be proud. Yeah. My sister didn't brush her teeth properly and had a bunch of cavities and gross breath, so fucking brush your teeth. I will say this though, in mild, and I do want to stress mild defense of the I don't want to brush my teeth crowd, it does seem to be that there is a large amount of variance, or at least there are some people in the population that can get by and not get cavities even though they don't really brush their teeth all that much. And on the flip side of that, there do seem to be, I would say maybe it's about 5-10% of the population on either end of the extreme. There do tend to be like 5-10% of the population that do brush their teeth quite well and do take care of their teeth, and they just get cavities anyway. So it does seem to be that's the case. However, the vast majority of people are still going to be within the mid-range, and you should still just fucking just brush your teeth. Like, what do you got to lose? Like, I guess the only argument would be, I think, and I have proof that brushing your teeth is actually harmful for your teeth. And if you're brushing too hard, that can be the case. First of all, you're not supposed to brush your teeth after you have any amount of sugar, because it's making your enamel, I think, is weakened from what you just had, especially if you have a soda. Brushing your teeth after you have a soda is actually really bad for your teeth. And you're not supposed to brush very hard. As someone always gets really annoyed when I point this out in chat, even though I've only ever said it like 4 times on stream before, you're supposed to brush your teeth with the same amount of strength that you would clean a tomato or an apple. Like, you're supposed to like brush pretty gently. If you want to look at your toothbrush later, if your toothbrush bristles are bent, or if they're like almost like completely like flattened against the plastic of the toothbrush that you have, you're brushing too hard, like way too hard. And I used to brush that hard. I used to brush way too hard. Getting electric toothbrush is the best though, and then you don't even have to brush. You just have to just kind of just move it around. You're supposed to clean the tomato if it's dirty, yeah.